Hi, everyone. My name is Allison Burla, and I'm at the Center for Astrophysics, Harvard and Smithsonian. I'm excited to tell you about our LightSound project, which is a way to observe solar eclipses with sound. So what is the LightSound? It is a device that uses sonification to convert light to sound. So we designed it with the blind and low vision community in mind. It's a completely open source project, so there are instructions in English, Spanish, and French to help you build the devices if you're interested, but also to use the devices, best practices, things like that. All the software to run the device, collect data, plot the data, is available online. And we have 3D print case designs online as well. So many people can go to libraries or museums and print their own cases. So this is a fairly small team. Certain people have been active from the beginning, and others joined later on. My main collaborator right now is Soleil Hyman, who is a University of Arizona graduate student. She's been working on the project for several years now. Done a ton of work on the software and hardware. And another active member currently is Elliot Richards, who's the engineer who helped us redesign the LightSound, which I'll talk about in a minute. So we started this project in 2017. We had 3 devices for the Great American Solar Eclipse. And then in 2019, 2020, we put a lot of work into redesigning the device. We improved the light sensor and added a MIDI board to make the sound a little more pleasant. And we had about 100 devices across South America during those eclipses. And these photos are a great example of different ways to use the device. Some people like to use the device with just the headphones and kind of have an individual experience. And the bottom right image is an image of a large stadium, La Serena, Chile. And in the forefront, there's a light down on a table that's connected to speakers. And so that group is experiencing the event with sound, but also within a larger group. So these are our current designs. So the one on the left is our wired design. It has just very quickly a light sensor, the microcontroller board, which is where the code sits, and then a MIDI board. So the light comes in, gets converted to sound, and gets mapped to different instrument sounds. We've redesigned it with Elliot's help to have a printed circuit board, so it really allowed us to speed up the process of building. And so now this is a much cleaner version on the right. So in progress, we're building over 750 devices with the IAU grant and a couple other grants. We are actively running workshops and donating devices at no cost to folks that are hosting events. This is a current map of where we have devices as of the October 2023 annular eclipse, which the path goes along the west coast here of the United States. April 2024 is the total eclipse that goes through Mexico, Texas, and then up to the East Coast and up through Canada. And so as we build these devices, we're going to be adding more spots on this map so people can go to our website and click on a link and find where these devices are. So like I said, we're hosting workshops where we teach people how to solder. It allows people to join these groups. No soldering experience is required. It allows them to learn a new skill, and it helps us build and donate these devices. So we've had many workshops over the last year, and it's really key to help us get these built and out. So we had a bunch of devices. We have over 200 that were out for the annular eclipse. I was in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It was a wonderful day, and we got great feedback on the device, and we are really excited for the total eclipse. So last couple seconds, I just want to say we had a few challenges. We had a supply chain issue. There was a big delay on one of the parts, but luckily that came through at the last minute. And we realized there's a need for overestimation of parts, because when you're running workshops and teaching people to solder, some of the parts are going to get broken and not all the devices that you plan to get made. So that's something that we learned along the way. Might be common sense, but we missed that. Next steps, we're running another build workshop on March 2nd. We're mailing out devices. We're holding a bunch of Zoom sessions to answer questions. And then after the eclipse, we're going to be collecting the data photos, videos, and thinking about the next eclipse. So thanks very much. These are links to our website, and let us know if you want to get involved or have questions.